The best thing is obviously, I guess, doing the thing that you love doing as your occupation. That's probably the best thing. Time constraints of V8 Supercar racing, it's pretty tight. You know, everyone wants really good value for their money, and also the travel. You know, I love traveling. I love going to different places, but you know, living out of a suitcase is not much fun. It's pretty tricky. I guess it's you know, to me, he's just Dad. We've got a great relationship. We're good mates, but you know, obviously a lot of people see it differently, and I think it's interesting what he's done in his past. He's done an amazing amount of things. He's achieved a lot, and you know, if I can achieve half of what he's done, I'd be very happy. You know, to be honest, we go away so much. It's really good to get home. I love going back home to my acreage, and you know, not having to deal with people and neighbours and that sort of stuff. So it's great, and just hanging out with the family. So just really spending time with them wherever we're at. In New Zealand back in 1995, where I had total brake failure and hit a earthbank tyre wall at about 200 kilometres an hour head on, and broke my nose, broke both my collarbones, broke 5 ribs, broke my left leg, and smashed my kneecap into about 5 pieces. So that was took a little while to recover from that one. Funnily enough, I'm actually quite a good teppanyaki chef. I quite like the teppanyaki, so we put a teppanyaki plate in at home, so I get a little bit of practice on that, and you know, love making the fried rice and prawns, etc. Suzuki Vitara hardtop. Wasn't a soft top. I wasn't that way inclined, but certainly a hardtop that lasted 3 days, and I rolled it over and rode it off. So didn't go down too well. That was actually good though. It actually made me, with the insurance money, we bought my first race car, so it all turned out great. Sitting in the lounge room in our old Daisy Hill home, while Dad was at Bathurst. It was a pit lounge room where you walk down into the lounge room, and I used to make the lounge out of a race car out of the lounge cushions, sit in there with Dad's old race suit and helmet on and pretend I was racing with him at Bathurst. Jim Beam, of course. And that's no word of a lie. Our family's been certainly Jim Beam fans since I can remember. Well, since I think Dad's only recouping some of the money back he spent from buying Jim Beam for the last 40 years. So no, it's great. Has to be Ayrton Senna was one of my favourite race drivers to watch. You know, I really quite enjoyed watching Schumacher drove when he was you know, at his pinnacle, and who could discount James Courtney? Jeez, he's just been an inspiration for many years.